being title being weak. Procrastination, laziness. If you're a young teen or adult who's just procrastinating all day, not doing anything with your lives, you need to ask yourself, if I continue doing this for decades, so many years down the line, and I'm 40, 50 years old, what's my younger self gonna think of me? Like, I didn't accomplish anything. I could have owned a house, had so many skills, made hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I didn't end up accomplishing anything because I was on YouTube scrolling the entire day or going on porn, and I don't even remember anything I watched. Like, if I was to have a conversation with someone and I was telling them, oh, what happened in the video game you played? Do you remember? You want to tell me? Nah, I don't remember. It was a competitive game. I got a few kills. How is that interesting to talk to about anyone? And when you scroll on YouTube Shorts, you just fill your brain with dopamine every second, so you're not going to remember anything you watched. And when you start putting the puzzles together in your mind, you're thinking, oh, so I'm watching YouTube Shorts. Does YouTube actually care about me? Or are they just trying to get me addicted so they can make money themselves? When you realize that, you're going to be like, screw YouTube Shorts. I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna watch that anymore. Or same with porn. I watched porn when I was 12 years old, and that just messed my brain right now. I struggle with chronic OCD, so I get a thought in my brain every 5 seconds because of this procrastination porn addiction. And yeah, it's hard to think sometimes. Like, you can see it's taking time for my brain to process thoughts and just ignore those bad thoughts that come into my mind. But yeah, procrastination and laziness is a very bad thing, guys. You don't want to do it at all because you're just going to be laying in bed all day, not showering, not getting any sunlight, not eating the right foods, and then you're just going to end up depressed and addicted, and it's a cycle that will last for years and years. It's really hard to get out of an addiction, even if it seems simple. And yeah, I know it might be tough at first. If you decide you want to reduce the hours down, like 3 hours, then 2 hours, that's completely fine. That's probably one of the best ways to fix an addiction. But if you want to stop instantly, then go for it. But the only downside is that if you're using it to cope with stress, you're gonna have a lot of stress. So I highly recommend journaling, going outside, getting some sunlight. Get yourself a vitamin D3 supplement if you live in an area with very little sunlight. And yeah, you just want to get rid of this procrastination and laziness phase in your life, because we all want to be the best of ourselves. Imagine being 50 years old and being, I wasted 20 years of my life, 20 years that I'll never ever get back. There's so many people going through this thing, and I don't want you guys going through the same thing. Because I was addicted to YouTube for like 6 hours a day, sometimes even 7 hours. Or even when I went for walks outside, I was on YouTube. Or video games, I used to be addicted to Valorant. They made that a very high dopamine filled game, and I was wasting my life away 16 hours a day just playing that. My parents just were completely disappointed in me. I hated myself. I don't even remember any of the kills or gameplays or whatever I got in that game. That's how sad my life was. And in that time, if I spent the time to do YouTube back then, I probably could have had like 100,000 followers if right now if I put in the effort, because I'll improve something every time when I make a new video. Or I could have made new friends back then who I could have potentially spoke to every day. It's kind of like a butterfly effect from, there's a horror game called Until Dawn, and you make different decisions and it leads to different outcomes. Let's say I went to the park today, I played football, and I saw another guy playing football, but I didn't speak to them at all. That's one butterfly effect of me just going to the park alone and going home. The other butterfly effect is me speaking to the person, we exchange numbers, we play football, and that's probably the better option. It's better than being lonely every single day. But I can understand this procrastination and laziness. It's affected Gen Z, especially our generation, really badly with all this technology just killing people's brains. It's killed my brain a lot. Addicted to porn since I was 12. It just ruined my mental health permanently, which I'm trying to fix right now. But I understand life is very stressful nowadays. You don't see a lot of young people outside with a football or rugby or whatever sports they want to play. It's tough. Like, YouTube's a way to escape, cope with stress. So I can understand what you guys are going through, but at the same time, you gotta realize you can't play the victim mindset like people say all the time forever. You need to get out of that. Push yourself, be the best version of yourself. That's when you're truly gonna be happy. And in order to do that, you need to just say, one day I realize that these companies don't care about me. One day I want to have kids, I want to have a girlfriend or boyfriend, I want to be as successful as possible. I want to end up working the job that I always wanted to work. I want to end up having a lot of money, a house. This is the mindset that everyone should be having. Or if I learn a new skill, I want to take this skill to my future careers. I'm going to improve every single day on that skill until I master it. That's the mindset we all want to have. It's awful. It's awful what this world has become. And another sad thing is that sometimes you might have friends that you're close with, and even they become addicted too. So they don't want to go outside, and because they don't want to go, you don't want to go, because when you're lonely, it's much more boring. But you know, sometimes you can't rely on other people. You just need to go outside and enjoy nature as much as you can. And yeah, I just don't know what I did with my life for so many years. I'm still young, I'm 21, I look 50 years old, but I could have learned so many things in my new time. Right now I'm trying to learn video editing. I'm using ChatGPT, explaining what I said in the video, what the video is about. I'm using CapCut to edit it, because I don't mind paying $22 for CapCut every month, because it removes all the silences in one go. Other softwares can't really do that very well, and that will save me hours of time, which will improve my mental health, because when I'm editing all day, it just makes me miserable. Yeah, sometimes you got to invest money in yourself in order to be successful. But yeah, I'm trying to learn video editing, improving something in my videos every single time, not uploading rubbish nonsense that won't get views in the first place, because what's the point? I'm just doing that to feel some comfort in my brain. In reality, the only way I'm going to get views is if I make really good videos and talk about interesting things. Yeah, whatever you are going through, just speak to someone about it. Ask ChatGPT for some advice on how to do it. But you know, everyone's going through different stresses. I can't comment on your lives because I don't know what you guys have gone through. Maybe you guys went through harsher realities, but like I said, every single one of you is strong. And at some point in your life, you want to get out of bed, quit procrastinating, and actually do some good stuff, like go to the gym, go exercise, play football. Like I said, eat healthy. Eating is one of the most important things too. So, yeah, and you want to be the best version of yourself, because the amount of sadness you'll feel once you're 50 not accomplishing anything will actually be very scary. Start figuring out what you're passionate about in life. If you like helping people, giving advice to them, consider starting a life advice channel. If you're really into sports, start a sport channel. If you're really into the gym, make gym vlogs, gym videos, improve something every time, get out of your comfort zone, build your confidence so you can speak more confidently and naturally in front of the camera. And yeah, like, you just gotta sit down with yourself for a couple hours, figure out what you like, and once you figure that out, then you can start working on that skill and improving it every single time. And from there, just keep working on it every single day, and you don't have to worry about the future, because the future will come with the hard work you put in right now. And whereas the past goes, we all have things we're stressed about, guilty about in the past, things we went through, but sometimes we have to realize that that doesn't matter anymore. If we get a thought about it, we completely ignore it. We understand, I made some mistakes in life. They're not as bad as they seem, but right now I'm going to focus on the present, because that's the only thing I can do right now. And when you put all your focus into the present, your stress will start easing, start focusing on your mental health, and when you reach the goals you want to reach, because all of you guys can do it. Come on, we can do it. I'm tired of being weak. But yeah, guys, good luck, and I hope this video motivated you in some way. None of these companies care about us, none of them. I'm not gonna procrastinate to them anymore. They're just gonna steal my life away from me, and will they care? No, because they're making billions enjoying themselves. I want that to be me, where I'm helping people, not taking away people with dopamine filled rubbish content. That's why I make life advice videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you want to comment down below struggling to see what you're passionate about, or you're struggling with stress or anything, I'll comment to you straight away as soon as you reply. Thanks for watching, guys.